The Muwekma Community Engaged Learning class is a place where students can come to learn about native plants, the local history of the California native community here in the Bay, specifically the Muwekma Ohlone Tribe of the San Francisco Bay Area, and also allows the students to collaborate on research and projects that are of interest to the tribe.
Halito Sahus Chifoya Ryan Duncan, Chata Atali, Chata Michichikasha Sihoke. Hello, my name is Ryan Duncan. I am Choctaw and Chickasaw from Oklahoma.
Aikui Naknao Jasmine Wakelakini, Waichpus, Essie Earthlugger, Essie Pekta, Mewa Mechak. Hi, my name is Jasmine Wakelakini. I come from the villages of Waichpus, Earthlugger, and Pekta, located at the confluence of the Klamath and Trinity Rivers in Northern California. I'm a Yurok tribal citizen.
We use plants as a vehicle to talk about sustainable food systems, which is a big topic in Native communities today, what food deserts are, and how traditional ecological knowledge allowed for people to persist on these landscapes for thousands of years. So Muwekma's story is one of change, environmental change. They watched the bay form and dissolve and then form again during this long period of the last 10,000 years when we know Native people are in the bay. So their whole story is one of climate change, and we have a lot to learn from them in learning about how we can deal with elements that are changing constantly that are affecting the way that we live.
Engaging in this more action and application process learning has really driven me to take a lot more of his courses. When I heard about the plants garden class was just dedicated to it, I was just really interested in it because I knew I'd be able to be out here with a lot of my friends and just kind of learning more about the native plant life here.
I feel like in his classes, I feel open, I feel seen as a California native person and student here at Stanford.
People really have these transformative experiences when they're outside learning about plants. It brings it right back to home.
We're able to come together and we're able to learn from one another, to teach one another, and to thrive with one another. And that is important because when you're away from home, when you're away from your home community, this is your community.
In Native studies, my interests are more about language and culture, so it's nice to kind of look more at California Native tribes and their relation to land sovereignty and food sovereignty systems.
My job as an educator is to create a space for their talents to come out. It's not my journey, it's not my intellectual journey, not my spiritual journey, it's theirs. If I can put students in places where they can draw upon their talents and learn from each other, then that's the best this place has to offer. You can't do any better than that.